More than 50 years since the passage of the Clean Water Act, our city's waterways are still contaminated with sewage overflow.
And now 30 city waterways are being reclassified with the hope of protecting them. Brooklyn reporter Hannah Kliger saw the impact up close.
All aboard Riverkeeper's Bob Boyle, a vessel dedicated to water quality testing along the Hudson.
Now we're actually entering the Gowanus Bay.
As community science manager Sebastian Piliteri takes samples from various spots along the East River and Gowanus Canal.
One of the things that our data are answering the question is how's the water for swimming? Prior to the start of our sampling program, there was nobody collecting data on a systemic way.
This data collection from 247 locations in the state helps watchdogs understand the health of the waters and identify patterns of contamination.
After rain events, generally we see worse water quality.
It's become especially important, says Senior Policy Coordinator M. Ruby, as the state's Department of Environmental Conservation is now undergoing a historic water reclassification process.
Well, our water quality is improving. It's been improving drastically over the last 30 years, and this is largely due to improvements that the city has made and upriver communities have made in treating combined sewer overflows.
DEC says the goal is to expand swimming and fishing protections to more than 91% of the city's waterways.
This is part of a larger effort that the state has been undertaking to make sure that we are complying or following or adhering to the goals of the Clean Water Act to make all waters swimmable and fishable.
Riverkeeper is now advocating to set that standard high so the city is incentivized to reach those goals faster. Clean water doesn't always guarantee swim safety because of other conditions like rainfall, currents, and boat traffic. But activists say this sets the stage for safer recreation in a city of islands.
There's 520 miles of coastline across New York City, and it's really important to know how the water quality is doing in each of these areas.
And Hannah was good enough to get out of Brooklyn today and join us here in studio to tell us more about this story that she covered for us. Tell us more about the timeline. How does that look?
Well, DEC says it plans to file a notice of adoption by September 30th, and the proposed rule to reclassify will be official about 2 weeks later.
And what about the scope here? Is this only happening in the city?
Well, there are 30 waterways on this current list, which is the first of its kind in the city. It's been happening in other places statewide. So it doesn't include some places like Newtown Creek on the Brooklyn-Queens border. The state says it will have several batches of these reclassifications between now and 2030 to address all the waterways in the city.
Over 90%, though, is their goal to be able to swim and fish. That's a lofty goal.
It's ambitious.
It is. But it would be nice if made possible,
Wouldn't
right?
it?
Yes, absolutely. Hannah, thank you.